Where's your auto rotate, bro? Bro, where's your auto rotate?
Oh, saves me
Yeah,
gas.
for sure. And
And
it feels good, bro.
Oh, good. I didn't see it. So
It's
that's
hot,
my
bro.
bad.
I rode to the lake today.
I like the switch.
Well, yeah, I was too. I need to switch. I rode to the lake today. I was gonna do a lesson, but I was kind of tired. The sun was making me.
Rain.
Yeah, so I just read.
I'm one.
What?
I just did it.
Oh my God.
It's probably on my fucking phone.
Yeah.
It's tap, man. They watch.
Hey, what did you want?
Oh, a lot of people.
Man, that shit's pretty cool.
That's a good one.
That show Joe my motherfucking light bill for fucking $20 a month to fucking probably $100 a month. Huh?
That's all.
Probably. Those shit draw out a lot of power. You plugging out?
Yeah, this shit tripping. Oops.
Shit, I was crashing earlier. I was fall asleep when I was tired. I didn't do shit. I thought about going to do something. At least one night. I was asleep by like 10. I didn't watch those fights till the morning. I tried watching them. Two little ninjas fighting and shit. Yeah, two ninjas fighting.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakat, Wadash.
A double honor to the apostles and elders of their millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai spirit is to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being the so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Shalom. It's your brothers from GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh. Bahasham Yahushua with another sit-down lesson. We don't have anything planned, but we're going to start off with, we have a lively hope, because that's exactly what we have. We have a hope in the Most High's vision being fulfilled, man. And that's the only true reality in the world. All these people who are hoping for America to go back to what it used to be, or hoping that everything just evens out and gets back to normal, that shit is vanity. At the end of the day, Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua is bringing an end to this, man. And our hope is what? The kingdom of heaven being established. Righteousness flourishing. The end of all wickedness. You see that? The end of the age of wickedness. That's the lively hope, because that's all it's going to be when it's all said and done, man. You see this? What you got?
This is 1 Peter 1:3. Blessed be the power and the Father of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, which according to his abundant mercy hath begotten us again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahushua Mashiach from the dead.
So through Yahushua, man, we have been brought into something higher. Through Yahushua's sacrifice, we've been given a lively hope. That's what that sacrifice signified for us, man. It sealed the deal. You see that? It's a part of the promise that the Most High has made, according to all that He's spoken that He would do for us, man. And through Yahushua being resurrected and His blood being spilled and us being given access to the Holy Spirit, we understand it now, man. We see it. see this? The true vision. That's what it is, man. And we say Kawada to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai every day because of this. Was that it?
Let me grab these last two ones.
Yeah.
Verse 4, it says, to an inheritance incorruptible.
An incorruptible inheritance, man. Because everything on this side is corrupt. Everything on this side is polluted, man. Every aspect of life is polluted. What Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is bringing us into is incorruption. You see that? Including these bodies that we're in, these corruptible bodies. He's taking us out of that. That's part of our incorruptible inheritance, receiving new bodies. Being upgraded, being brought into the fullness of being the sons of God, man. This is our vision. You see that? And the Most High giving us Yahweh as a sacrifice, once again, it solidified everything, man. You see, it basically, like it tells you in the book of Hebrews, the Most High has given us an anchor. You see that? That anchor of our hope and our faith, which is Yahweh Shai. That what? That everything that He promised us will be fulfilled. You see that? Okay.
To an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away,
everlasting, yeah,
reserved in heaven for you.
And that's what it tells in the book of Colossians. It says what? Our life is here with Yahweh Shai. We ain't living for real right now. You see that? In the spirit we're living, but to live according to all that the Most High has prepared for us, we haven't experienced that yet, man. You see this? But it's coming. The incorruptible inheritance is coming. You got it, bro.
Reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of the Most High Yahweh through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed
Not through the
in the last time.
Not through the law, statutes, and commandments, but through faith. That's how we're justified. That's how we're saved. It's all through faith, man. Faith in who? Yahweh Shai Mashiach. And if Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai allows us to continue in faith, we're going to be brought into that incorruptible inheritance, man. That's what we're going for. Look, man, nothing else matters to us for real. You see that? This meaningless fucking life. The only thing making this life worth living is what? Serving Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for real. You see that? That's all that really matters to us, man. Because we know and understand the end all be all. We know and understand what Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai wants to bring us into, and we're all for it, man.
Right.
Yes, more now? Is that it?
No, but like the brother's saying, that was it on that. You know, everything else is meaningless to us. You know, even Solomon, King Solomon, he had said after he had dealt with all those women, he had all those riches.
All the riches.
He came to the conclusion.
Orchestras, choirs,
Men singers, ladies singers. He had everything a man could desire, but yet he came to that conclusion where he was like, this is all vanity, man. The only purpose is for man to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, the Israelites.
And for us to fully be able to do that, you see that we have to be what? Upgraded. We have to be changed. You see that? Because we, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, we're allowed to serve now. It is in these corruptible earthen vessels. But we're being brought to a higher level, man. Once again, that's a part of our incorruptible inheritance as well. Being changed, man. Finally being able to do everything the Most High has commanded us to do in perfection. That's what we're longing for, man. And it's going to be dope. You see that? What you got? You got something?
God, this is the book of Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. It says, looking into Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. It's talking about Yahweh Shai enduring, being in this corrupted society, this world that we're in, this fallen world, you know what I'm saying, and getting to the end result, man, which is to be set down on the right hand of the Most High. And we're on a similar path, man. That's the hope of the elect. Nah, that was it. That's the lively hope that we have, man. Like Yahweh Shai had.
I was looking it up as the brother was talking. So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 1. It says, the words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanity of vanities, said the preacher. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity.
All is vanity on this side, man. You see that? Because no matter what we obtain, it's never, it can be lost. It's not according to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh standard, man. You see that? And King Solomon understood that. It's all vanity. You see that? Without us being in that perfect condition, man, everything is vanity. It's vain. You see that? You got it.
It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 3. What profit hath a man of all his labors which he had taken under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh. But the earth abideth forever. You know, and that lets you know that, hey, everything that we really do on this earth, on this side, if it's not for the ministry of Yahweh Bashim Shai, it's basically for nothing, man. You know, all these people are chasing the bag. You know, you got people who know they're Israelites, you know, that wear the fringes day in and day out, man. But they're just chasing worldly things, man. They're not really seeking the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. And all that stuff that they're seeking is going to come to naught.
Vain glory. You see that? It's all of them coming up. And this is why we're in the mode of doing what, man? Being on one accord with Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Getting ourselves aligned with the Almighty through His Son Yahweh Shai and doing what He's commanded us to do. You see, because of this lively hope that we have, because we know and understand that our life is here in Mashiach for real, man. You see that? Everybody else outside of us, their end all be all is American fatigue. You see that, which is vanity in itself. You see that? But not ours. We're looking for that kingdom way and doing the righteousness, just like all of our righteous forefathers have done. Yes, I know.
I have another one. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. It says, O Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. O Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, correct me, but with judgment, not in thy anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. You know, and going into this, you know, if we follow after our own minds, man, it just leads us to destruction, man. And we really, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, that He has set up the man who He set up to correct us in righteousness, man. You know, that way, hey, we have that expected end of not being destroyed here with the rest of these people that are just walking in La La Land.
Let me grab this real quick. This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 1. It says, if ye then be risen with Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. That's the lively hope, man. You see that? We've been brought into this new creature, being refined in the spirit, and it's causing us to do what? Hope for the Most High's will to be done on earth as it is in heaven. You see that?
It's going into seeking things up above, meaning heavenly things. You know, we're not thinking about the earthly, carnal things that these people all think about daily. You know, we got our mind focused on the kingdom. You know, we got our mind focused on heavenly things. You know, our thoughts are like Yahweh's. You know, He says, my thoughts are not your thoughts.
We're not your ways, because the Most High's way is higher, man. Exactly. And you have mortals down here on the earth beginning with these rebellious ass Israelites ain't no better than the Most High. You see that? They really feel like what they surround them is the height of civilization, and it's not. It don't even come close. And how do we know this? Because the scriptures tell us so, man. Isaiah 64:4. Hey, civilization has not even reached its peak yet, man. And it won't be that way until what? We come into power. We come into rulership, and the entirety of the earth and everything in it is going to be changed, man. So that's what our mind is. That's what our spirit is set upon. You see it? You see this? Which once again, it goes into that lively hope that we have. But going on in Colossians chapter 3, verse 2, it says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. He said, because once again, like the brother just read, all this shit is vanity down here right now. This ain't going to be what the earth looks like and has going on forever. Just like all the heathen empires before this place, before Esau came to power, this one's going to fall as well, man. So for you to have your end all be all and all your hopes set upon America continuing forever and a system of Edomite supremacy reigning forever, hey, you out of your damn mind, man. that this is being brought to its end. The Most High is winding this thing down, man. He's closing the curtain on the age of the heathen to usher in what? The age of the Israelites, man, spearheaded by our Lord Yahweh Shai. That's what our affection is set upon. See that? Verse 3, it says, "For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Mashiach in the Most High. When Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear." And you got dudes will read this and still talk about they don't worship Yahweh Shai. It says Yahweh Shai is our life. Hell, even Yahweh Shai told us what? He's the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by him. Yahweh Shai is our everything, man. And without him, we are not able to do what we do. Without him, we can't even offer up a sacrifice that's pleasing in the sight of the Most High. And all of you Israelites who are trying to do something outside of Yahweh Shai, your sacrifice is a smoke in the Most High's nose, man.
Irritation.
It's an irritation.
Yep.
Because you're not doing it the right way. You're offering up a sacrifice like Cain did, man. You know the proper way. You know what the Most High commands you to do, but you still want to do it your way, and that ain't flying, man. Yeah, that's good. So going on in Colossians 3 and 3, it says, "For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Mashiach in the Most High. When Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory." That's the hope. That's what keeps us driving forward, man. Fighting, knowing and understanding that this is not going to be the end all. This is not forever. You see that? This is not forever, man. And if Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai allows us to endure, we're going to be right there with Yahweh Shai in glory, man. That is our hope. That's what our affection is set upon. Or everybody's hoping for this to never end. Not us, man. You see that? So,
This is 2 Peter 3 verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up."
there it is. Yeah.
It's talking about the nuclear destruction that's coming. You know, the Lord is going to rule the earth, all right, with fire. Verse 11.
And that place that fire is going to hit hard and heavy, it's going to be America, man. So once again, this place is vanity. This place is fate is what? To become a desolation, like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And the Most High is going to do that by raining nuclear warheads down upon this place. You got Israelites out here believing they're so far gone, and Babylon the Great, and they're talking about this place is the promised land. You see that? So you know what their mind is. That's why they don't go into the prophecy about this place being destroyed. Because their hope is set upon this place, man. And that type of hope, that's not a lively hope. You see, that shit is going to fall through. As the brother just read, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The Most High is going to sweep this place with fire. From the north to the south, from the east to the west, man. Destruction is coming to America. You see that? You got it.
All right, so verse 11, 2 Peter 3 verse 11. "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?"
And that word for conversation goes in the anastrophe, man. Meaning what? Your conduct, your manner of life, how you're supposed to be living. And we have what? In the spirit, fashioned our life to around Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man, to the best of our ability. I mean, we still fall short because we're in these wicked bodies. We're men in the flesh. You see that? So we still have our hiccups as we are on this walk. But the thing is, we never give up. You see that? We continue to drive forward, man. Because that hope that's in us. You see this? Yes, Momo?
It says, verse 12, "Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and their elements shall melt with fervent heat.
It is.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness."
Yeah.
So there you go, man. According to the promise, we have that lively hope, man. Because we know that these words are faithful and true. We know that he said he's going to end this cursed society and bring forth the kingdom of heaven. That's what we got our mind focused on, not this shit around us, man.
And the thing is it not happening? It's happening now, man. We are living in the fall of our enemy's empire. We're living in the age, the last, the end of the heathen age, man. It's going down. And what's next up on the menu of prophecy, man. You see? On the prophetic agenda, what's next? The kingdom of heaven. You see this? The kingdom and dwell of righteousness. That's what it's all about. But for that to be fully fulfilled, what has to go down? Chaos, great judgment, and ultimately the destruction of America. That's where it all leads, man, as the Most High fulfills His will. There's more.
Yeah, you got one more. This is Revelation 21, verse 1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea."
So here's the Apostle John on the Isle of Patmos receiving the vision of the end-all be-all, man, the kingdom of heaven. The new heaven and the new earth. The first heaven and the first earth passed away is what? The heathen age that we're living in now, which we're at the end of. This is being phased out, and the new heaven and the new earth, which is what? The kingdom of heaven spearheaded by Yahweh Shai. You see, that's what's being ushered in, man. The vision has already been written. The vision has been given John on the Isle of Patmos. We're just waiting for it to play out. The kingdom is about to be established, man. Straight up. That's all we got to look forward to. You see? That's all it is to look forward to, man. It's the kingdom. You got it, bro.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven.
And that new city being who? The people. Because Jerusalem is what?
People before
A people before a place. This is the Apostle John seeing the elect who have been saved out of tribulation descend out of the heavens, man. And those new righteous immortal bodies under the fullness of the second covenant and the fullness of our glory, man. Back in the fullness of being the sons of God again. That's what he's seeing, man. Us coming down out of that chariot in our glorious heavenly estate. The vision is already being given. We're just waiting for it to be fulfilled, man. This is the hope that burns in us. You see that? And may Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai allow it to never be quenched, but continue to intensify it as we see the day drawing near, man. Because what else do we got? We want to keep working these goddamn jobs every day. You know what I'm saying? Working till you fucking 60, 70 years old to do what? Finally retire and then die.
If you get to retire.
If you get to retire. You know what I'm saying? This devil is coming with the fucking MOTD system where he want to chip your ass and track you every second of the fucking day. Want to feed you bugs and maggots and shit. They want to control how much water you drink. Fucking water tokens and shit. Well, you can only allotted only so much water per day.
Shit, they got fucking lab-grown human meat.
Come on, man.
Feeding it to the public.
Like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about? What are you looking for in this place? You need to be in the spirit that we in. Looking for your Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai to bring this shit to an end, to usher in what's new. I mean, what's true. The true way of life, the true way of living, where you can just live, man. You see this? That's what the Most High is ushering in. And we're all for it. We're all for it, man. Finally being taken from this state of oppression. Finally being able to rest and have true rest. Fucking sleep 4, 5 hours, 6 hours a night. And wake up even more tired than when you went to sleep. This ain't the rest, man. The rest is what we're reading about right here in these scriptures. You see this? You got it, bro.
Alright, so Revelation 21, verse 2 on the top it says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." The bride is the elect, man. Right? "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power."
And just like we're longing for this, the Most High is longing for this even above us. If anybody wants this done, it's Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man. That's why Yahweh Shai told us what? It is our Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom. The Most High longs for this to be done. The Most High longs to dwell amongst us, man. He longs to be in us fully and tie back to us fully. Don't nobody want this above the Most High. You see, and there is no one that's going to get in the way of the Most High fulfilling this, man. You see that? He's going to fulfill the oath that he made. He's going to fulfill the promise. That's why the scriptures are so fucking repetitive. I'm talking about every way it says the same thing over and over and over again, just through the mouth of different prophets. And even us being risen up here in these last days through the Holy Spirit, we're saying the same things. Now, bros might have a different type of flavor they put on bringing the scriptures out with, but it's the same song. Over and over and over again, man. Why? Because the Most High is faithful and true. He's going to do this. This is the lively hope, man. Anything outside of this is vanity. And that's what you mortals are about to find out very soon, man. Yes, more, bro?
It says, verse 4, Revelation 21, verse 4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So the Lord said he's going to wipe away all tears. All we go through in this life, over the generations, our family trauma, all this shit that we deal with, the curses that we're under for our rebellion is going to be wiped away, man.
Just imagine, bro. Just imagine. Now they care in the world, no more thoughts of death. Like the scripture tells you in Sirach chapter 40, that this is a part of our curse that we fell upon, going all the way back to Adam, man. Sleep deprivation. You know what I'm saying? Problems with your woman, problems with your children, problems with your family, body aches, headaches, migraines. You see, eyesight failing, teeth falling out. All this shit is a part of the curse that we fell under Adam, man. Death, suffering, sorrow, pain, agony that we've gone through. This has been the course for us going all the way back to Adam, but now the Most High is about to bring this shit to an end as he promised us, man. You see that? And we long for that. The Most High longs for that. Yahweh Shai longs for that. The heavens, they long for this, man. So we're not in the spirit of hoping America has another 20, 30, 1,000 years. We want the Most High's will to be done today, man. We want to live for real, man. Have our full authority back as men. You know what I'm saying? All this tiptoeing around like little kids. You know what I'm saying? Being subject to damn Edomites and women supervisors and all type of shit, man. We tired of this shit. And the Most High has promised us rest, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Just one.
Yeah, this is verse 5. It says, and he sat, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, right, for these words are true and faithful.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, these words are faithful and true. It's going to come to pass. It's already, established in the heavens, man. We're just waiting for it to play out. So we're anticipating the end of the society to get to that real life as I was talking about, man. Yahweh Shai is going to bring our truth. Like, this ain't really living right now, man. It's far better coming, man.
Far better. And that's all we really got to hope in, man. Like I said, what are you looking forward to in America? What else is there to be done? Do you not see where this shit is going? It's just getting worse on the daily, man. Every time you look up, Esau he bringing some more shit. Doing more shit. Building these damn data centers, which is destroying the environment. You know what I'm saying? All this meaningless technology, man. You know what I'm saying? It's harmful technology. Because this is a proper way to do it. But we know Esau, he's not going to do it the proper way. He wants to do it his way to try to prove a point to the Most High.
Yeah, those data centers, they got, like you said, bad for the environment. They generate carcinogens doing that shit, man.
It's
When
fucking.
you driving past that shit, you're exposing yourself, to cancerous situation.
There was this guy in Virginia. He paid 11 grand to have a well dug. They built a damn data center. You see, and they polluted the well, man. Now when he turned his fucking faucets on, the water from the well, that shit yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking egg yolks.
Those places are gonna blow up on fire too, because they heat up with crazy.
Using up all the damn water.
Energy, yeah.
Killing off all the wildlife.
It's Esau. He's the one
This
behind all
shit gotta stop, man. This shit has to go. Point blank. There is no other answer. I seen this fucking video where this anybody was talking about we gotta build our system outside of this current system so we can start over and make it better. We got to get the corrupted governors and lawmakers and elected officials up out of there and put some trustworthy people in there. You don't think those people want to do good until they got up in there and they got corrupted. You see? So what you people outside of us is talking about, that's not the answer. The only answer is what? Yahweh Shai coming back and setting up what the Most High wants on the earth, man. That's the only answer. That's going to fix all the world's problems. And beginning with our problems as Israelites, man. You see? You got some more?
No, that was it.
What you got to know?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18, and I want to start at verse 9. It says, the number of a man's days at the most are 100 years,
That's it.
as a drop of water unto the sea. Very little compared to an ocean, man. Doesn't even make a dent on the scale, comparing it, you know? It says, as a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. Therefore is power patient with them, and poured forth his mercy upon them. He saw and perceived their end to be evil, which means bad. Therefore he multiplied his compassion.
And who is this speaking of? He multiplied his compassion for who? The sons of God, man, the Israelites. You see? That's who the Most High is having compassion on. And that's why when you read the prophecies, the Most High speaks about the love that he has for his people, man. And what he's done shows that love, man. Just like the Most High made sacrifices, just like we have the Most High's made sacrifices as well, man. Giving up Yahweh Shai. You see, because of the love that he has for us, man. Because he longs to be tied back to his people. And we want it to be the same way, man. We long to be tied back to him fully. That's a part of the Most High's never-ending mercy for the tribes, man. You see that? That everlasting love the Most High tells you about all throughout the scriptures that he has for the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see that? You got it?
It says Sirach, chapter 18, verse 13. The mercy of man is towards his neighbor, but the mercy of the Lord is upon all flesh. He reproveth, and if I may add to that, because once Yasharallah gets reestablished on the earth, man, it's going to rejuvenate everything. Even the heathen are going to live and have better lives.
And they're going to live longer lives. They're going to be immortal. But it's going to get back to that time where people was living 300, 400, 500 years, man. Because righteousness. We're going to set up a system for the heathen to flourish in. I mean, as much as they can, because they still going to be in the flesh.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a system for them to succeed, man. As they serve us. As they bend the knee to us. We ain't finna set up a system to have you fail through wickedness, man. We ain't finna do that. Everything that we're about to put into place is to move life forward, man. Beyond anything the world has ever seen before. You see that? You got it, bro.
It says, he reproveth and nurtureth and teacheth and bringeth again as a shepherd his flock.
And that's what's going on us.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on now, man. You know, as Yahushua was on the earth, walking, gathering, you know, his men, guess what? He gave his men at this end time that same purpose through the word and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to gather his flock, his remnant through the word. You know, that's the mercies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua upon his elect, his hopeful elect, you know? It says, verse 14, he hath mercy on them that receive discipline.
He has mercy upon those that receive discipline. And that's what's going on with us, man. We ain't bucking up against Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. You see that? We know we need to be corrected, and we're accepting of it, man. We're taking accountability for our shortcomings in the flesh, for our disobedience, for our transgressions, man. You see that? And that's what the Most High has mercy upon us. So the scriptures tell us he doesn't punish us to the extent that we deserve to be punished. You see that? Yeah.
And that diligently seek after his judgments.
That's it. And that's what we're doing. You got Jake that hear us talking about the kingdom of heaven being established, and they talk, oh, it's going to be boring. Why? Because you can't sleep with the next man with him. Why? Because you ain't going to be on the corner all night smoking blunts and doing all manner of wickedness like you niggas love to do.
Because they can't have a trap house.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be pegged, it's going to be boring. No, man. We about to wild out in righteousness in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High said He's gonna give us our heart desire. Do you understand what that means? Anything that we want to do is gonna be done. You want to have feasts and festivals and parties and live it up, have many wives and bring forth many children. We're gonna do all that in perfection and righteousness, man. The kingdom about to be lit beyond anything the world has ever seen before, man. That the Most High, y'all really think the Most High some square ass, you know what I'm saying, Poindexter? No, man, the Most High, He the coolest. You know what I'm saying? His way is the coolest way. It's for everything to prosper and flourish. And when you do it, He rewards you. That's what the blessings, the first thing He starts off with, if you keep all my words, I'm going to pour blessings upon you that you can't even fully receive. The Most High, come on, man. It's about to be far beyond that anything that you've seen. Niggas like driving Ferraris and they doing some shit. This ain't it. This ain't shit. We're about to be brought into the fullness of the Most High's vision for the planet Earth, beginning with us being put back in that righteous order, man. You know what I'm saying? The change being in full view all day, every day, the angels back and forth in the dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Us being able to go back into the spirit world anytime we feel like it. Bro, we about to have access beyond anything that you can possibly comprehend, man. Innumerable wealth, immortality, spiritual power. This is real life that we live in, man. This is the reality. You see this? Fucking 1-bedroom apartments, man. No. Mansions, estates, palaces, land, substance. You know what I'm saying? That's what our vision is. True ownership. Taking out a fucking loan, you miss a payment, they come and repossess your shit. You know what I'm saying? You pay your house off, you miss a tax payment, now they fucking foreclosing on your home, man. That's not what it's gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, man.
But we can have planets, you know. We're limited to a 1-bedroom apartment now,
Bro.
small space.
Yeah.
And you have the whole planet to yourself. Or multiple,
Even
we're even multiple planets, you know.
shit, right now, we're limited to the fucking city we're in Babylon.
Kind, because what? You barely you're earning money to do what? Put it in the pocket of the hole. Bills.
Subject to
You know what I'm
payments.
saying? Subject to payments, man.
Stay at home, look out the window, go on the balcony, look out, like go to the park. You're just, riding around like. You don't want to be stuck here forever.
Man, all this fucking planet, bro.
You're driving around trying to think of, what everything else is.
And that's what really opened up my scope of the world, man. Because before I lived in Japan, my scope was the block, the hood, this neighborhood shit. That's it. When I finally got out of that shit and seen, I'm like, yo, it's so much more going on in the world than that shit. And now we understand it. The Most High has even expanded our scope even further with the universal. You know what I'm saying? We talking about having galaxies and planets. That's reality, bro.
Infinite.
As matter of fact, get John Khan, yup. What Yahweh Shai say about that, man? This is our lively hope.
Were you holding something,
You
bro?
see how excited we get when we talk about this, man?
So I could grab John 14 and
Go ahead,
on
grab
here
John
holding
14.
something
You
else.
something else.
But let him grab the John
Okay.
14.
Like, bro, this is the lively hope, man. And we know first and foremost it's off the back of what? Us being changed first and foremost, man. Us being put into those new bodies, having the law, statutes, commandments put into us fully. And then it's on. It's gonna be on in the planet, man. This paradise, this blue jewel, you know what I'm saying, that the Most High has created, man. Just imagine the earth going, whoo.
And we're not even going to fatigue. We're not going to get tired,
Bro, the earth is about to be out of control, man. You know what I'm saying? Just paradise, going back to being green. There ain't gonna be no damn motherfucker around here chopping down all the trees and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're not going to age. You know what I'm saying?
This is all we got, man. You got it?
John 14 and 1, it says, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in power, believe also in me.
So let not your heart be troubled, man. You see? We believe in the Most High, believe also in Yahweh Shai. You got it?
Verse 2, In my father's house are many mansions.
Mansions being what? Those different planetary bodies, man.
Because when you go in that word mansion, it means dwelling.
Dwellings, man. There are many dwellings out there. And Esau, you go and look at Esau's videos, man. He tells you that the heavens are expanding every day. That's because the Most High is stretching out and expanding them to make room for us when it's finally time for us to go out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, they give you glimpses of that with the whole Star Wars thing. It's gonna be like that in the kingdom. I mean, it's gonna be righteous. Ain't gonna be no damn crazy ass alien people walking around. But it's gonna be what? Israelites on every planet, all throughout the heavens. You heathen gonna be out there as well, because what? Wherever we go, we're gonna need servants.
Yeah.
So that's what it's, when you see movies like Star Wars, not Star Wars, Star Trek, and they be traveling to the different. That's what it's gonna be like in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Oh yeah, and Esau, he's a deceiver. Because I saw this thing pop up on my newsfeed today, where it was saying that it says that Esau has a Land Rover on Mars taking pictures, and it showed a picture like of 3 stars or 3 dots. It's like that's the Earth, Venus, and what some other planet, but it was like a view from the so-called Land Rover up in Mars, which Esau's a damn liar, you know.
Yeah,
he ain't got no damn he ain't got no rover on Mars.
They probably on the deserted
And
island.
they did, all it is, it looks like Arizona, and they just made it red.
Yeah.
You know?
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff they say that they film it up in Canada.
Islands.
Yeah.
Deserted
Where they
islands.
have
Because
all the
Esau's limited.
fucking,
We know the
animal
scriptures tell us
fucking
that.
rings.
In the book of Job, it tells you that Esau's limited. You
The
know?
father of lies.
Yep.
He's got boundaries that he can't cross, he can't surpass.
Oh, it's John chapter 15 verse 2. It says, "In my father's house are many mansions."
What's the Most High's house? Where does the Most High dwell, man? In the heavens. You see that? So in the heavens are many mansions, different planets, man. But this is our scope now. You know what I'm saying? This is our scope. You got it?
If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you.
I mean, if it wasn't true, Yahushua wouldn't have mentioned it.
That's it.
You know?
And people, their heads talking like this, and they went crazy. And that's because you don't have a livelihood. You don't have the vision, man. You're limited to what you see going on around you, but not us. We're thinking like gods, man. You know what I'm saying? We're thinking far beyond anything that you people got going on. What's up?
They're thinking about just floating around in the cloud.
No, they're thinking about.
Now that's a whack shit. That shit whack right now.
They're thinking about on this side, you know, the best they can do is just streamers. You know, we were talking about that earlier. They think that this is like the pinnacle of life, pinnacle of success.
Esau's version of heaven, that shit whack. Wings on, halo, floating around all day. No, man. The Most High vision, man, listen. What the Lord is about to bring us into, man, is inconceivable. We can't, you really can't. There's no words to truly put to it to fully explain, like how on one we're gonna be in the earth in that time, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about it now, but we ain't even doing it justice for real. That's how crazy it's gonna be. It's gonna be this shit crazy, man. You know, bro, you doing the AI pictures and all that. You know, ooh. But guess what? That don't even compare. It give us a nice visual so we can expand our thinking and meditation on it, but it's still going to far surpass. It's going to blow our minds, man. It's truly going to blow our minds what Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is about to take us out of and bring us into. It's, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
I always think about like even the pets we're gonna have, the animals that we're gonna have, the creatures that are gonna be like our. Because you know, on this side, Mike Tyson used that example. He had those pet tigers, you know. So think about the kingdom, bro. If Mike Tyson has pet tigers here. What are we gonna have in the kingdom?
And then we ain't gonna have to worry about the motherfuckers eating us either.
Yeah.
Cause I know he said like, he'll scratching his ass up and shit.
They show you that, I think it's in season 2 of Ballers, where all these fucking athletes, they have a special fucking place where they go to buy fucking exotic animals and shit, bro.
We're gonna get
Think about what we're gonna have.
that. You see, this is the lively hope. We don't get this excited talking about anything in Babylon the Great, man. When it comes to Babylon the Great, all we got is sorrow and complaints. But that goes into what? The comfort. You see that? That's why Yahweh Shah says what? In the world we shall have tribulation, but in him we should have rest and comfort, man.
Well,
Roughly paraphrasing. What you got?
the real scriptures, this real lively hope, not that do comfy.
Yeah.
Hey, really quick.
Our reality is contained in these pages, man.
Con.
This book that we read on the daily is our reality.
Yep.
Not this shit that we see around us, man.
The brother, because we started off the lesson as lively hope, and the brother just, he just mentioned lively hope. That word lively, it means lively generally means full of life, energy, and enthusiasm. It is to be described, people, places, or things that are active, spirited, and engaging.
And most people right now, they're walking around depressed,
Like zombies,
sad,
bro.
zombies,
Oh, bro.
stuck in this fucking place, not seeing a future.
There ain't no future in this place.
I went
But
to
to really understand that, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai has to what? Bring you into this thing so you can understand the vision. What's up?
No, I went to the Safeway, the grocery store out here, to get some chicken earlier today. And I could just see all the workers, and I even told my daughter, I said, man, look at these people. They're all like zombies.
Yeah, bro.
Nobody's happy. They look sad because they had to work on their holiday.
Hey, bro, I was at King Supers, I walked over there, bro. Like, I seen that they had corn, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like doing some other stuff, and I was gonna come back. I kept thinking about it. They're like, as soon as I went somewhere else and I was thinking about it,
Yeah.
they made an announcement saying that it was on sale for $1. Next thing you know, you see everybody over there, but they didn't even look happy about it.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
because they announced it, everybody was over there just grabbing some
Moving
corn,
like zombies,
putting it in
and
their
they're
mouth,
just-
and like, and they're all looking at it, and they're not even happy or excited.
They're the opposite of lively.
They
You
don't
know what I'm
have,
saying?
they don't have no hope, man.
They got no spirit in
People are
it.
miserable. Yeah.
God, so
That's what this place does. It kills these people's spirits,
They ain't seen shit yet.
So us,
Yeah.
we're the opposite because we have the hope.
Even though we know this devil about to come down with great wrath, we're still enthusiastic about it because we know what it leads to. He got to come down with great wrath so we can move forward in prophecy and ultimately get up out of this place. And he brought it to the expected end that the Most High has set for us to come into.
right now what we're seeing is the beginning of Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
Yup.
You know?
And
Because
we
this
follow-
system was really created to keep the Israelite man at the bottom now.
Yeah, man. Third
Starting
class.
with the head, Judah, all the way on down to Issachar, man. And the system was created to keep the Israelite man at the bottom. And now we're seeing that that reverse.
And our Father-
outside.
And our Father Yahweh, through His Son Yahweh Shai, bringing us out of this madness, man. He's bringing us out of this state of oppression. And we are ecstatic. We're loving it. And we have to go through our ups and downs still because we're still here in the flesh. But it still doesn't change the fact that we're longing for what? The kingdom, man. We're longing for righteousness. We're longing to be back with Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. You see that? Yes.
John 14 and 3. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
So just like Yahweh Shai said, He's going to prepare a place for us. And if He's doing that, He's coming back to get us. Is that not does that not fall in line with everything else prophesied to happen as the salvation of Israel takes place? It talks about the salvation of the elect all throughout the scriptures. Yahweh Shai is coming back to save us, man. He's coming back to take us from under these heathen once and for all. You see that? That's a hope. That lively hope, that enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got. No one else outside of us has that, man. Because they're about to find out what they're hoping for, this MAGA and all this other shit. That's not a lively hope. Yeah, y'all about to be in for a rude awakening very soon, man. You got some more though?
That is it.
What you got, Shabbat?
God, man. Just going back, we're talking about lively hope and how this place is just, it's just useless here. Everything about this place is useless and vanity, right? Ecclesiastes 12 and 8, vanity of vanity saith the preacher, all is vanity. And the preacher is King Solomon, It says, and moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yeah, he gave good heed and sought out and set in order many proverbs. So even though we know this place is vanity, it doesn't mean we don't go out there and teach. You know, it doesn't go out. We go out there and feed the flock.
That'd be the best part of the week right there.
Con,
Going to these damn jobs and having to do all this shit, but the best part of the week, the best part of the day is what? Sitting down doing some reading or doing a video and ultimately going on the highways and byways. I mean, it's all gonna come to an end very soon, but hey.
This is the only thing right now on the planet Earth that's not in vain. You know?
That's why I tell you what, our work in the Lord is not in vain.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing to prophesy and go out to the highways and edges, but that's not the ultimate goal. You know, we know what we're waiting for. We want that.
It's
that,
a means to an end.
Yep.
We're only doing that for the time being until the Most High has this word hit the ears of the elect. Once all the elect hear it, it's over with. And we're going to move on to the next phase of prophecy, man. You see?
Jumping down to verse 13, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, it says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man."
The whole duty of what, man? The Israelite man first and foremost. And as we're put back in our position as the leaders of the earth and righteousness, we're going to put all the heathen men, women, and children in subjection and righteousness. It's going to be for their benefit, man. They're looking at it like they're looking at it sideways right now because ultimately they don't want niggas ruling over them. So that's why when they hear us talking like this, they bump up against it. But once we enact this and put it into place, they gonna be like, oh shit, this is what they meant. This is what they were talking about. They gonna get it. They gonna see it. You see that? They gonna be living in it, and they're gonna understand that the way they've been living for all this time is being what? Vanity, useless, stupid. You see some of the shit the heathen be doing, man? Shit is stupid, man. A shit throwing festival. Bro, that's wild.
That's nasty, bro.
That's crazy. Worshipping rats and cows. That's madness, man. This whole shit, the Kabbalah storm over there in goddamn Islam, they gonna be looking back like, what the fuck was we doing? You know what I'm saying? They're about to find out that their ways are low level, and the only true way is the way Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. That's what they're about to find out as we're put back into power, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 17. It says, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind." So like I was saying, man, the new heavens and the new earth, meaning this place here, earth's not going to be destroyed, it's going to be refreshed. It's going to be so out of this world, we're not even going to really think about this what we got going on right here, man. It's going to be in the past. It says, "But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy." It's talking about the Israelites. "And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. There shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that have not filled his days, for the child shall die 100 years old, and the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed." Meaning we're going to have everlasting life. We'll be immortals, man. Even the heathen going to live a little bit longer. Verse 2.
Even when the heathen died at 100, like that, he died young.
As a baby,
You know?
But man, ain't nothing compared to the days of eternity, man. Well, you just read that in Surah. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Isaiah 65 and verse 21. "And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them." Meaning we're not going to be working for somebody else and having them reap the benefits of our hard labor. We're going to reap the benefits of whatever we put into play.
Everything.
Yeah, because if you go to a construction site here in Babylon, you're going to find Jake building up the houses. But those houses they build up, they're not building them for themselves.
And the thing is, when it's built, who takes ownership of the house? Or who takes credit for it? Yeah, look what I built. But it was off the back of servants, man. That's what it's going to be in the kingdom of heaven. When we building monuments, palaces, and temples, buildings and all that, that credit is going to be given to us, even though it's going to be done off the back of the heathen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I was dealing with this woman when I was driving Breckenridge, and she was like, "Yeah, my dad, he built all these houses. He built this subdivision.
Nigga,
She was an Edomite, you know. So it's
nigga
like,
ain't hit one nail.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't put not one
That was
shingle
the
on the roof.
superintendent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga ain't laid not one floorboard, but he took the credit for it, and that's what it's gonna be for us in the kingdom of heaven.
Yep.
The vineyard, like, man, look at this vineyard I built. Ain't that what King Solomon was saying? I built pools and palaces and gardens and da 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 da. It wasn't him.
You think King Solomon had a hard hat on? And
he was on there overseeing. Yeah, put it over there. Yup, do it like that. And
fix that shit.
Yeah,
No, you better change that.
Go dig that hole for that
Make
pool.
that floor gold.
Yeah.
I told you why I wanted that is gold.
Yeah,
You know.
You got it, bro.
Verse 22, Isaiah 65, verse 22.
We got a lot to look forward to, man.
Colin.
Don't let this world try to throw dirt on the vision of the Most High, man, or try to make it seem less than what it is, because it's not. You know, we're the only ones who have any hope out in the planet, man. You see, you got it, bro.
They shall not build and another inhabit, they shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and their offspring with them. So our posterity, man, our children are going to be blessed as well, man.
Beautiful.
Verse 24.
They're going to be able to be real fathers. They're going to be able to be real husbands. They're going to have that authority back. You see? We've been so far removed from that being in captivity, man. It's hard for a lot of Israelites to grasp what we're saying. You know? They've been so beat down here up on the Esau. When we talk like this, they really feel like it's so far out of reach, but it's not, man. It's right around the corner. Well, hey, we are fucking seconds away for the entirety of the planet being put into our possession to rule it, man. Do you know what that means? Everything in the earth being given over to the hands of the Israelites, beginning with our Lord Yahushua, and we are going to what? Govern it and righteousness. How everything moves and maneuvers in the earth. We are seconds from coming into that. How all the resources move. You see? Setting up all the different industries for food and everything, man. We about to be at the forefront of all of that, man. You see? It's really not too far away. It's in arm's reach, man.
Right. It says, and it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear. And it's starting to kind of happen now on this side. We're starting to see glimpses of that happening right now. You said, pull up a prayer, and then next thing you know, it's happening. Or you thinking about it, and the Lord is making it come to pass, man. It's going to be like that on a higher level in the kingdom, man.
Do you understand what type of connection that is with the Most High?
Yeah.
And that shows you how powerful the Lord is, though. Do you know how many fucking Israelites is about to be in the kingdom of heaven? Didn't he tell our forefather Abraham? He told him a few times, a few different ways. He said, Abraham's seed is going to be as the stars of heaven for multitude. Abraham's seed is going to be as the stars, like the sands of the seashore. No shit. One time he told him, your seed is going to be as the sand of the sea. So all the sand up under the sea, that's how innumerable Israel is going to be. I was about to say that. He said Israel is going to be, a man has a better chance of counting the dust on the earth than counting the seed of Israel.
Yeah.
And for Israel to be that fucking big, and the Most High had a connection with every Israelite, whatever they are, to the point to where who's ever praying, which is gonna be gonna be a lot of praying from all Israel, because all our people shall be what? Righteous. That shows you the power of the Lord, man. Yeah. To hear all those prayers simultaneously and just to fulfill it in an instant. That's the level we're coming back onto. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be connected fully to the heavens while we're on earth, man. That's about to be whew.
Like on this side, everybody has access to ChatGPT, AI, and shit. And you can communicate with that. Yeah. Imagine the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.
Man, it's about to be wild, bro.
Hey, in that verse you just read about, before you ask, it shall be given. Bro, it made me think of what happened to me last week. I went to go get some tires, and I ordered them from Walmart, right? So I get to Walmart, and they give me all this bullshit. Oh, well, we can't put these tires. This has a little dent, so we can't put it on. So they didn't want to put my tires on that I ordered from them, right? So I was like, well, you know what? I ended up calling an Issachar shop. I called Issachar, bro. He's like, yeah, just let me know what color your car is. As soon as you pull up, we'll get you that way. My guys can get started, bro. Before you ask, it shall be given. I got out my car. I'm walking to the lobby. As soon as I look back, bro, Issachar already had my shit jacked up, changing the tires, bro. Well, you know what I'm saying? But that's what that verse made me think of. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Esau don't want to do shit. He didn't want to, you know. Those dudes at Walmart just trying to make a paycheck, and they were serving up. They was heathen.
Yeah,
You
man.
had Elam and Esau talking about, oh, we can't fix this, you know.
Yeah, man. The only answer for us is this shit being ended, man. That's all we're looking forward to. And then, like I said, everything that we long for, family structure, authority over the resources and finance and trade routes and how everything is supposed to be in the earth, man. Yeah, that's all we have to look forward to, man. There's nothing to look forward to here in Babylon the Great for real.
I kid you not, man. I looked back from that lobby, bro. Issachar had it on 4 jacks,
Shit like
already
goddamn-
2 tires off.
like
And by the
a
time I
goddamn-
turned around, I said, oh shit, these niggas is getting it done.
Like a fucking NASCAR pit stop.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 25, Isaiah 65, verse 25. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock.
That's what the earth is going back to, man. Safety, paradise. Ain't gonna be no more National Geographic moments where you see a fucking pride of lions tearing a fucking gazelle apart. You see? Ain't gonna be no more. You show like in the movies where the fox and they're trying to get the hens and get the eggs. All that shit is gonna be ended, man. When the Most High says He's bringing peace to the earth, it means peace in every aspect of it. Every aspect of life is gonna be peaceful. You see? You got it, bro.
Yep.
Right. And thus shall be the serpent's meat, and they shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountains, saith the Lord Yahweh.
No more war, no more senseless wars, no more bullshit, man. No more weapons of war, no more backstabbing, deceiving, and treachery, no more fucking murder. Now, let's say it like this. If it does happen, we gonna be there to enforce the law.
It's gonna be amongst the heathen.
Yeah, and the thing is, the fear of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is gonna be at the highest level that it's ever been in the earth. So it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be few and far between because they know the consequences of it. You see? They're gonna always fall short. They're gonna always be doing shit to get punished because they're not gonna be perfect. And we're gonna be right there to do it, enforce something that's not going on now. And this is why you see the world in the condition that it's in. Because the laws are still intact. It's just what the enforcement of it is slack.
Yep.
You see that? But in the kingdom of heaven, no, full force. Full force. No ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't gonna be no bribery. Having your pockets greased by the heathen so you can look the other way and let them get away with doing wickedness. Ain't gonna be no. When you go off and you break these laws, whatever law you broke, you're gonna be punished accordingly.
And it's gonna be the heathen only that we're gonna enforce that judgment on.
And guess what? That's gonna instill the fear of the Lord in them. They gonna say,
that's why they'll live longer. It's for their own good. You know?
And like right now, a lot of people don't second guess before they make decisions and what they do because once again, a lot of this stuff they're doing, there's no consequences that come behind it. In the kingdom of heaven, they gonna take a second thought before they do some madness, man, because they know if I do this, the Israelites coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, judgment coming if I do this. See, right now people don't have a thought of judgment. They don't have a thought of fear of the Most High in the earth. This is why it's nothing for a man to go sleep with another man's woman. This is why it ain't nothing for a woman to go step out on her husband. This is why there's no fear when it comes to the rainbow flag agenda. Yeah. You see, there's no fear when it goes into what? Worshiping, serving idols. Because ain't no consequence coming behind that. But in the kingdom of heaven, best believe. Yeah. You see, the fullest extent of the law is coming down when you break some when you go against what's written, man. You see? What you got, bro?
Go ahead.
This is Psalm 16, verse 11. It says, "Thou wilt show me the path of life, in thy presence is fullness of joy. Yeah. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore."
Are we not in that mode right now? God know bros is going through it today. I know you brothers that are listening, so you was vexed in some shape, form, or fashion today, but we come into the congregation of the Most High today, and what? We have joy. You know what I'm saying? We were meditating on the lively hope. We're speaking it. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
We feel 1,000 times better. What's up?
So the right hand is Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier, Colossians 3, our life is hid with Yahweh Shai, man. So on his right hand, that's where the pleasures are going to come from, man. The right hand of Yahweh, who is Yahweh Shai.
That's it. What you got?
That was it on that.
Yes or no?
I got a quick one, Baruch, if you have something else afterwards. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 16. It says, but ungodly men with their works and words call it to them, for when they thought to have it their friend, they consumed to naught and made a covenant with it, because they are worthy to take part of it. It's talking about death, but let me get in the GNT. This is Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 16. Ungodly people have brought death on themselves by the things they have said and done. They yearn for death as they were a lover. They have gone into partnership with it, and it is just what they deserve.
So what? They're not walking in wisdom. They're not walking in the fear of the Most High. That's all that's going on in the world, man. Everybody's doing whatever they want to do. But what does that bring? That brings death. You see that? What's up?
Shit. That's why these false prophets have to be put to death, man. Because as you were talking about briberies, you know, they take the bag, man. You know, to make the heathen feel good, to make people feel good, to make all those that are wicked feel good. See, as the brother said, none of that is going to happen in the kingdom. And the heathen are going to know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua ain't playing when he sees even his own people be put to death, the 2/3, man.
Oh, man. Yep. Most High's not a respecter of persons, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see? We'll start bringing on a few more and we'll close it out. What bro's got?
I got a couple here. Romans 5, it says, therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with the Most High through our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, by whom also we have access in faith into this grace wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of the Most High. So that's what we're doing. Our hope is all with the glory of the Most High, glorifying Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of the Most High is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, which is given unto us. All right, so it's that whole chain reaction, but we at the end of it is that hope, that lively hope we've been talking about. You see, so let me read that again. The tribulation worketh patience, and patience is experience, and experience brings us to hope.
And to have that hope, you have to have faith in the word and that is written, man. Because we get you have other camps that mock us for being a faith-based camp, but if you ain't believing and having faith in what is written, what's your hope in?
What are you doing?
Yeah. That's it. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Let me grab a few from the comment board. Hey, Shalom, Mike. Y'all Smith Hey, spiritual art, GMS spiritual art 144K5. Romans 13:11 it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. It's closer than we can comprehend, man. You see? Very close. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 4.
Let me start at verse 3, Baba Kasha.
Go ahead.
So it's Sirach chapter 10, verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Yahweh Shai.
Jumping down to verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gone by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Oh, man. That's what's happening now. We're in the process happening now, man. Once again, this is our reality. You see, we are on this straight gate, this straight and narrow path, on the way to what? Rulership, man. As the earth is taken out of the hand of the Edomite and given over into our possession forever.
Mhm.
You see? There's something else. That was it.
That was it.
This is I'll do this one. Corinthians chapter 2, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9, it says, "But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man things which the Most High prepared for them that love him." You see that? Nothing that you've seen in this earth compares to what Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is about to bring us into, man. That's why we said earlier, you really can't even put words to fully describe it. It's gonna be real life, mind blowing once we're in the fullness of our reality, man. You see? It's gonna be out of this world.
No.
Verse 10 it says, "But the Most High revealed them." 1 Corinthians 2 and 10 it says, "But the Most High have revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searcheth all things, yeah, the deep things of the Most High." And this way, we don't hear nobody outside of us talking the way we talk. Even Israelite camps, like the brother said earlier, they ain't talking about the kingdom of heaven. They ain't talking about
Chariots.
everlasting life and chariots and keeping the fullness of the second covenant. They ain't on this what we're on. We ain't bragging and boasting. This, once again, it's all through the Spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. But most of these camps outside of us are in the mode of continuing in Babylon the Great forever, man.
And the G-Wagon.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
being paid.
Oh, that's wow. That's wow.
Or not even having full understanding. I was watching the elder in South Carolina, and he was walked up on this Israelite camp, and they couldn't even give him the answer to what the mark of the beast.
Through,
You know,
man.
They just passed it on one to another.
They never answered.
Oh, what is it? Oh, what is it?
Hey, but they had on nice garments though.
Yeah, they all had nice
Oh,
garments on.
Yeah.
Little head wraps, it's all good. Then you have the other ones that, the other ones that all matching purple garments, that sit there, turn their back on the names. See the look he had as the elder said the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, that dude got all mad. He had that stank face and turned his back.
He was mocking. He was like mocking the names. But hey, in due time, we shall see. So let's get we'll close it out on whatever the bro got, whatever y'all bros have.
I got it too.
Yeah.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." And that day is soon approaching, man. The thermonuclear fire in the midst of World War III, amongst the chariots getting down too, man. The day of the Lord. Verse 2 it says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall." And that's talking about Yahweh Shah returning, man, coming back with healing in his wings. First, he's going to change our bodies. All right, these decrepit, weak bodies, you know what I'm saying? He's going to change that, man, to the immortal bodies that are already waiting for us. And then, we're going to be like calves let out to pasture, man.
You ever seen that? Go watch a video of a calf being let out to pasture with a mother, jumping and prancing, excited. That's what we're going to do. Look, man.
Stretching out leg.
We're gonna be on another level in the kingdom, man.
Go exhale.
Yeah. You got another one?
I got one more.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is Revelation 21 and verse 7. And it said this: "He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son."
Yep.
So there you go, man. Those who overcome this world and all the things that come with it, the temptations, the demonic that are pulling at us and whatnot, those who overcome all these through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, the hour temptation, that's one of the main tests that's coming.
Yep.
They make the mark of the beast mandatory. Those who overcome all that shit, they're going to inherit all things, man. With Yahweh Shai as joint heirs, man.
And we overcome through what? That lively hope that we have, man. Understanding and knowing what the will of the Most High is. You see, walking in fear, walking in faith. That's how we're going to overcome everything that's coming our way, man. And hey, we got to go through it to get to where we want to be. Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man.
Yahushua is our chief example that it is possible to overcome.
That's it.
And we have been called to have that hope in overcoming
That's right.
through the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in all faith, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Good.
I'm good, brother.
That's on that one. You good? Let's see.
I got-
one more thing.
I got one I just seen.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee to uncircumcised and to unclean. It says, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem.
And that's what we're doing now, shaking ourselves from the dust and embracing all that Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua has told us, man. You see? As we're on the road to glory. You got it?
It says, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem, loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion.
That's it.
For thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
And we've been redeemed through what? The blood of Yahushua. You see that? Through the blood of the Lamb, we've been put back on the right path. You see, and we're being refined through the straight gate. And it's going to lead up to what? It's going to lead up to us being brought into this lively hope, man. This glory, everlasting life, perfection. You see that? That's what Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua he's bringing us into as he takes us from this low condition. Just like he promised, man. And we know the Most High doesn't go back on his word, so it's going to be fulfilled very soon. And so with that, man, we're going to close it out. Hey, the water for the comments, brother. The water for y'all on the comment board, on the videos watching. Hey, we close. Very close, man. So keep that hope. Keep believing. Keep pushing forward, man.
Keep enduring.
And before you know it, Yahweh Shah will be overhead, man. And Lord willing will be a part of that number to be able to be called up with him. So with that, man, we're going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash.
A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Le'akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai has created us to do. With that, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Ball.
Abba.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom to the elect.
Right.